Hi guys, so today's video is going to be a book haul and a bookish goodies haul. I'm gonna go ahead and start off by talking about the bookish goodies because I think a lot of you are gonna be excited about these things. So many of you know that I often collaborate with my friend Hillary from Cauldron Candle Company. I don't get anything out of these collaborations besides the joy of being able to help create candles for some of my favorite characters. And she's let me help create stuff for Witcher, she's let me help create stuff for Mistborn, and she wanted to do some more manga stuff, and many of you know, I'm quite the big fan of Full Metal Alchemist, and so I was like, you should make one for Full Metal, and she did. She let me help make the scent. It is Elric Brothers. It's this awesome gray color because, you know, Full Metal. It smells so good. It comes in this size and then a bigger size as well. She's done more manga candles since then, so for those of you that are interested, you can go ahead and check out her shop. Again, I get nothing from this. I don't get anything. I just think it's awesome that she's willing to collaborate, and she's great. She's so fun to work with, and she also let me help create some Stormlight Archive candles. I'll go ahead and have those linked down below as well. For those of you that ended up liking the Mistborn candles, you should check out the Stormlight Archive candles. Another bookish goodie that I think a lot of you will be really interested in are some book sleeves that I got recently, and there are so many wonderful book sleeve companies out there. These ones, when I saw these, they're just so precious. They're so cute. They're very springtime-y looking, and they're from the company Nerd Face, and I'll go ahead and put it way up in your face in the camera so you can see how cute this little thing is with the little girl with the glasses and the bun. And I just think they're so precious, and the shop owner is so nice. She was willing to give me a discount code for you guys for these. I don't, again, get anything out of the discount code. It's just so she can kind of keep track of where sales are coming from, and you guys can save some money if you're interested in these. But I got this one that, again, I thought was very springtime looking. And then I got this one, which I know I'm a 26-year-old adult, but I'm never too old for narwhals. She has tons of other patterns. These are not the only ones. These are just the ones that I got. And I have had so much fun getting these. They just make me happy. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, I know it's a material thing, so I'm not saying like material things are what fills my life with joy. I'm not saying that. But it's just nice to have book sleeves, especially if you are the kind of person that finds it's helpful to read more if you can bring your books with you, but you don't want them to get damaged. You don't want your water bottle's condensation to ruin the book or whatever. That's what these are for. They're to protect your books and to make you happy because they're so adorable. I'm gonna move on now to some actual books, and a couple of these I picked up when Barnes & Noble was having their #book haul sale or something like that. They had a bunch of books for super cheap, and it was right around my birthday, so I had some gift card money to spend, and I picked a few things up, and one of them was Girls of Paper and Fire, which has been getting very mixed reviews, and I don't really care because I thought it sounded interesting, and I am not the kind of person that when I see a lot of mixed reviews, if I still find the book intriguing, I'm gonna pick it up. Another book that I picked up would be Courting Darkness. I'm not gonna read the entire synopsis to you because you could just look it up and read it yourself if you really wanted to, but the very beginning of the synopsis just, I thought sounded super fascinating and interesting. It said, Sabella, has always been the darkest of Death's daughters, trained at the convent of St. Mortaine, goodness, I don't know how to say anything. Trained at a convent to serve as his justice. But she has a new mission now. In a desperate bid to keep her two youngest sisters safe from the family that nearly destroyed them all, she agrees to accompany the Duchess to France, where they quickly find themselves surrounded by enemies. I thought that sounded cool, and it was super cheap, and also it's hardcover with deckled pages. I love me some deckled pages. I know some people don't. Okay, I'm gonna make fun of people for a second. And it's totally fine if you don't like deckled pages, but the #1 complaint I see about deckled pages is people go, it just makes it hard to turn the page, and I don't know why. That just is such a funny complaint to me. Another book I got that is hardcover, I got it for super cheap, would be Four Dead Queens. It also happens to have deckled pages, and I just thought it sounded pretty cool. It said on the inside toward the end of the synopsis that it's an enthralling, fast-paced murder mystery where competing agendas collide with deadly consequences. And I think that sounds pretty neat. The last few books that I got were actually sent to me. 2 of them are self-published and one of them is traditionally published but was sent to me by somebody who just happens to love this book. I'll go ahead and start with that one. It would be The Green Rider, and this particular individual who sent this to me, okay, so it was so nice. They gave me this really adorable card. It's Kate, and she let me know that this is one of her favorite stories, and she's just never really heard very many people talk about it, and I just think that was so nice. I really want to read it now, pretty soon. Have any of you read this? If you have, let me know your thoughts on it. The first of the 2 self-published books, I may be saying this wrong, as we've learned, I often say things incorrectly. So it's The Realms of Onira, and on the back it says, enter an enchanted world full of mystical creatures and join them on their mysterious and perilous journey. And a little note that the author had left for me when they sent it to me, it says that there are dragons, witches, magic, and music. The other indie book would be Wild Cat. It says on the back, Rhiannon of the Caterin is conflicted about giving up a warrior's life to become a wife and mother, but her love for her new husband is enough to at least make her consider it. However, with the conquering Skyans moving ever closer to her homeland, a peaceful life may no longer be an option for her or for any of her people. So it sounds like it's one of those, it's not like the whole, oh, the tough guy who has to get out of retirement and save the day. It's not quite along those lines, but it almost has that similar trope of there's this individual that can totally kick butt, but they're thinking about giving it up. And then there's something that brings them back one last time. Anyway, that is it for the books that I have gotten recently and the bookish goodies I've gotten recently. I am having trouble talking today, so I'm gonna head and call it quits. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Let me know if any of these books sound interesting to you. If you've read any of them, let me know your thoughts. But have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all later. Bye.